everyone, this is Sandra at Spirit of Avalon. So today we're going to have a look at the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot, which is one of the decks I got for my birthday. So this deck is really nice. It had been on my wish list for ages. It comes in a nice two-part box with cutouts there. So that's what it looks like inside. It's nice and sturdy. On the back it says, connect to intuition, delve into nature, cross the hidden veil, embrace the universe and unfold your myth. And I don't know who the publisher is actually. Oh, Ulysses Press. Ulysses Press is the publisher. So that's the box. Then we have a little book, a really nice thick card on, and it's glossy inside the book, so it's white writing on black. And that's just what we've just read off the back of the box. And this was from 2020, this deck. So we've got the contents, mantras, what is tarot about this deck, how to work with the cards, connecting with your deck, spreads, clearing, card symbolisms. We've got major arcana, minor arcana, and then we've got the meanings of each, quick guide, origin story, meet the maker, and acknowledgements. So we've got mantras here. So that's nice because some people do like to have something like that too. What is tarot? We've then got about the deck, how to work with the cards, connecting with your deck. We've got some spreads. We've got a 4-card spread there. We've got 3-card, 7-card chakra spread. That could be quite cool to do. And then clearing. Don't forget to protect your magic, clearing the energy of your deck. So clearing the energy of your deck is an important ritual, and there are a number of ways to do it. I advise you to investigate these methods or explore your own. Listen to what your deck needs. Card symbolism, major arcana and minor arcana. So she's talking about the different elements here. Just ignore that. It's typical. You guys know this always happens whenever I start filming. Guaranteed the phone will ring, and usually it's one of these cold callers as well, which is really annoying. So it's got an answering machine on it, so that will pick up. Right, now it says, now let's journey deeper into the individual cards to see what we can learn and divine. So we have the major arcana, so then we've got starting at what would normally be the Fool. Now a lot of the cards in this deck have been renamed. In fact, I think nearly all of the majors have been renamed. So we have potential, but fortunately in this book, if you're new to tarot, they have put traditionally the Fool, and then the Witch, traditionally the Magician. So that's really good that they've actually put what it is called traditionally, if there has been a change. See, the High Priestess, the Empress haven't been changed, but then we've got the Monarch for the Empress and the Mystic for the Hierophant, etc. So then we just go through like this. There are no pictures, and then like with the suits you just get like I think you get about 2 pages of write-up for the majors, and just a small bit for each of, you know, maybe just over half a page for each of the suit cards, like 6 of Swords, 7 of Swords, etc. So then you've got in the back, we've got quick guide, which is quite good. So major arcana, so you've got a few like key words for each of the majors, which is good again if you were newer. Wands, and again we've got from ace to queen to king, which is spirit in this deck. And again we've got some keywords, which I think is really good and quite useful. Quick tips, origin story, and meet the maker. So it's 137 pages, so although it's a little book, it's quite thick. And then at the back it's got pull from the stars, trust what you receive. So, and it is by Lindsay Silverman, Eye of Astro. So let's get on to the cards. So this is not a gilded deck, it's got no gilding or colouring to the side. It's a chunky one though, isn't it? Quite a chunky deck. So our first card here is Potential, which would normally be the Fool. Now the cardstock is lovely. It's matte, but it's showing like a slight sheen on camera, but you can't really notice it off camera. But it's got this soft, like silky feel to the cards, almost rose petal, but it's not rose petal, but it's almost got that rose petal feel to it, almost. So yeah, so we have Potential, but these are the backs, and they're just plain black with like a sort of starry sky effect, which I like, and nice and plain. So Potential, we've got here a lady about to step off of a cliff, and instead of a dog we've got this what looks like some kind of big cat, like a tiger or something like that. And I love how she's dressed in this, and the flowers in the background. And I do like that everything is sort of backed with the night sky, as you would expect, being called the intuitive night goddess. We have the Witch, which would normally be the Magician. It's very cool. And I like a lot of the figures are wearing kind of this, I don't know, not saris, but it's like kind of like a Middle Eastern dress. And there are some that look like they're wearing kind of sari material as well, which looks really nice actually. And like I said, I love that we've got flowers in the background too. Then we have the High Priestess. I love that she's got these antlers here and her clothing, and she's holding like the sickle moon. But look at all this lovely greenery in the background as well. So nice. And her dress like almost glows. So good. And with this one, I think, although it's kind of following Rider-Waite-Smith, some of the cards don't really, in my opinion. So the deck being called the Intuitive Night Goddess, you may well have to kind of go intuitively with some of these cards. And personally I'm fine with that, because some decks I do read like that, not all of them, and obviously I do have a knowledge of the Rider-Waite-Smith, which is my preferred system, but I also can get intuitive hits with cards. Now I love this Empress, look at this. So she's like made or coming out of the hills, she's a part of this landscape. The Monarch, so this would be our Emperor, love him. And look at that tiger there. So cool. I love the tiger in this one. They really stand out against that dark background as well. So we have the mystic, which would normally be our Hierophant, and we have a female here too. And it almost looks like you'd think, oh, she's got a tail, but she can't have, because we can see her body there, but there's something with a tail underneath. And we've got keys here on this book, and like 2 planets, 2 moons or something there, so that's cool. Well, normally we'd see like the 2 supplicants, wouldn't we? So maybe this is what that's meant to represent. I don't know, because I haven't read the book, and like I said, I probably will be going more off of intuitive hits with this. So see, like this one, 6 would normally be the Lovers, and I'm now doubting myself, even though I do know tarot, guys, but I'm now doubting myself. But I'm sure, where are the majors? Gosh. Yes, traditionally the Lovers is what I thought. See, I'm terrible for doubting myself. I'm like, no, I've got that wrong, but I haven't. The Lovers. Now, this to me doesn't look like the Lovers. We've got like 2, so it's almost like 2 here, 2 choices maybe, and the person in the middle. Now sometimes with the Lovers we often get 2 people and then like an Eros type figure above them, but we've got a snake here and apples, so this kind of gives me like Adam and Eve type of vibes. So we have Freedom, which would normally be the Chariot, which is cool. I like all these animals here. Strength. This is a different type of strength card, isn't it? So you see what I mean? Although it is like following Rider-Waite system, it's not like traditionally Rider-Waite. So I think, you know, you would have to use your intuition a bit. So introspection, number 9. So this would normally be our Hermit card. It's lovely. Look at the colours on like the costumes and that of the ladies in this deck. We have Chance, which would be the Wheel of Fortune. Very cool. I love this flower here. I'm so glad that Simon chose this deck off of my wish list, because it had been on there a while and I probably would have never got it. Justice. She's got a sword here and the scales. Meditation instead of the Hanged Man or Hanged One. I like that. Death. That's a cool death card. Look at this, like blank in the middle, and this skull here with like a crown of flowers. And of course we've got this skeletal horse. Looks like a horse here. Temperance. And of course we have different ethnicities and skin colours in this deck, which is also nice. Her skin colour looks really good against like this yellow flower as well. Reclamation. So this would be the Tower. Am I right? Oh my god. It's the brain today, people. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. No, it's the devil. I that's what I thought. I looked at it and I thought, this isn't the tower, this is the devil. God, when I'm reading with this deck, probably when I'm reading with it I'll be fine, but you know, like when you're on camera and you're going, and I start doubting myself, which is ridiculous because I've got so many tarot decks and been looking at tarot for so many years and using it, and then I'm going 15, oh hang on a minute, is that the devil? So yes, and I should have known because look at the bat wings here. But that's cool. She's got like hooves too. So see, if I would have actually looked at the card really properly, I would have seen this is the devil. Right, revolution. So this is the tower. And we can see like looks like a castle or that on fire here. I like the artwork on the face. They've got this kind of old-fashioned kind of look. And look at her, the way she's like marching forward there. Very cool. The star. It's a nice star card. I love the way the flowers go around here. The moon. I love that. We've even got the crustacean here, look. The sun. Love this because we haven't got like a baby, and we have lovely sunflowers and this like big cat here. I love sunflowers in cards. So yeah, and look how nice that looks against the black. Awakening, which will be judgment. And the universe, which would be the world. And colours here too, so nice. So that is our majors. And then we go on to the minors. So we've got the Ace of Wands. That is cool. And look at those poppies and other flowers. Two of Wands. We've just got this scene in the middle of all this like starry sky. Three of Wands. The Four of Wands. It's this hand coming up there, is interesting. I love this. Five of Wands. Oh, I love him. He looks really cool. And look at the colours as well. Him, they, she, I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. But I just noticed they might have breasts, but that doesn't matter. So we're just going to say they, because, you know, maybe it could be either. But I love the costume. Six of Wands. Oh, I love this. It's like a white stag. Seven of Wands. So nice. Just something that really attracts me about this deck. Eight of Wands. I mean, because very often these types of decks don't usually, but then you get the odd one of something different that you wouldn't normally go for, that just speaks to you, and this one does to me. Ten of Wands. Nymph of Wands, so this would normally be our page. We have the Warrior of Wands, which would usually be the knight. That's very cool. It's got like a Boudica vibes, hasn't it? Queen of Wands. Oh, I love that with the bird and the cat and the lion in the back. And Spirit of Wands, so this would normally be the king. But I love that it's been changed to Spirit of Wands. And look, she's got like whites for eyes. Ace of Cups, that's lovely. It's like a whole little garden in a cup. And a moth up there. Two of Cups, love that. That's really nice. Three of Cups. How it really shines, and you know, with the artwork they've really made it look like it's glowing too. Four of Cups. The Five of Cups. Oh, I love that with all those yellow flowers. Do you think I like yellow? Six of Cups. So you can't actually see her head, but you've got all of these lovely flowers. Seven of Cups. Eight of Cups. Nine of Cups. That's lovely. Oh, look at the Ten of Cups, and we've got those rainbow colours in there, so nice. Then we have our Nymph of Cups, which would be our page. The Warrior of Cups, light. And look at this lovely polar bear. Queen of Cups. I love the use of animals in this deck too. So we've got like lovely flowers and plants and things, and also animals in this deck. So two things I love. And the Spirit of Cups, and again the whites of the eyes are almost again glowing. Very cool. Some people might find that creepy. I think it's cool. Ace of Swords. Two of Swords. Oh, I love that. Look at her dress. Three of Swords. Four of Swords. Oh wow, that's done a bit differently, isn't it? Just completely white, so it looks a bit different from the rest of the artwork, doesn't it? I still like it though. Five of Swords. The Six of Swords. Seven of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Love this all growing up here. The Nine of Swords. Ten of Swords. So again, that's different. Same with like the Nine of Swords. They're kind of a bit different to what we would normally see in the Rider-Waite Smith, the traditional Rider-Waite Smith. Nymph of Swords. I love these. Warrior of Swords. Oh yes, I love that with the like antelope and a rabbit, or rabbit I think that is, not a hare. I love that. Queen of Swords. And then our Spirit of Swords. And look at this, because this person has a different skin colour, look how the eyes really stand out. It's like watching one of those science fiction films, or one of those films where somebody's like possessed. Ace of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles, that's lovely. Five of Pentacles. So again, not quite our usual image that we're kind of used to seeing if we're used to RWS. Six of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles is lovely with all these flowers. The Nine of Pentacles. and our 10 of Pentacles. Look at all those crystals. And then we have our Nymph of Pentacles, all interesting. Oh, I like that, it's different. Warrior of Pentacles. We have this huge like bison here. Queen of Pentacles. Oh, like a ram and a rabbit. So nice. And lastly, our Spirit of Pentacles. So that's the full deck, guys. Oh my god, I love it. I can't wait to like start working with this, because I think it will be really interesting, because I'm not going to read it in the usual way that I normally would, because I think it does lend itself to reading a bit more intuitively, in my opinion, and as it is the intuitive night goddess, but I think it does. I mean, yes, you could read it with RWS, with your knowledge of the RWS meanings, and put them to it, but I want to see how it reads, reading it intuitively. I think it will be interesting. So yeah, so that's the full deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing it. My next video, hopefully, I'm not sure when it will be, but I'm hoping to do Simon at the Hermit's Caves hashtag, which is TarotTubers A to Z next gen, so next generation. So I'm hoping to do that next time. Might be a few days before I can do it, but hopefully, you know, that's what I'm planning for that to be my next video. So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well, and I'll talk to you all soon. Bye for now.